right? But you also got a friend that does this for a living. Man, holla at me, man. Don't worry about the money, man. Let's just get it done. You feel me? I got you. That's the problem. You feel me? Now, hey, this next speaker, I don't know much about. What I do know is that when I sat down over here, he spoke, right? Most people don't do that. They kind of sit down and be looking at me like, is that just me? They want to speak. I know I'm loud on the internet. I know I be tripping on the internet, but it's okay. But he spoke, and I was like, damn, let me try to find out something about him. And then Art sent me the notes. I said, damn, that ain't enough. I need more. But I know his name is Grease, and he's the founder of Rebeldaze 702, man. Come talk to the mic, man. Let me know who you are, gentlemen. Welcome. Y'all gotta clap longer. He taking a little minute, yo. Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good.
My name is Grease. Arturo's actually my name, but we don't use that. Got here in '88 from Los Angeles, California, 8 years old. Got here to Vegas. Grew up in North Las Vegas. Went to Fay Heron, J.D. Smith, and Rancho. Class of '99. Yeah, I'm Vegas now. I started doing underground house music parties, like raves here in Vegas, like in the mid-90s. Started going into, it was kind of hard for us, teenagers not really having a place to do stuff here in Vegas. There's really nothing to, there was no sports teams. We had Scandia, made Mount and then you did the midway walk at, Circus, right? Did a couple loops, holla at some girls. No. Go chill at Slots and Fun outside. So we started just going around and finding places. House music was just, picking up a lot of the Chicago style, LA house music. Being Latino, we kind of really grasped to the hard house kind of style. We created little groups and crews and we would go out there. And, these are 15, 16-year-old kids grabbing their lunch money, paying a Mexican bar $200 so we could throw a rave. Or go to the desert, and none of us drove, so we were just catching the cat bus, I think it was called back then. Or friends that had cars, and we would, one guy here, all right, you're gonna get the money, and then over there we would get people to give us change. $5 to get in the rave, it would be like nickels and dimes and quarters. Cool, we'll take it, go ahead, So fast forward, everybody grew up. Clubs started popping off back then. I think Mets was the only cool club, and then Utopia, SRO, Raw, Club Rio, Thursday. Lamabito nights, So for us now turning 21, we're experiencing that. We're starting to do that stuff. Fast forward, COVID hit. And I hadn't gone back to that. I was like, I'm going to start an Instagram page and talk about the old times, start a little podcast with my cousin. The day of, which was May 5th, 2020, he calls me up. He's like, look, man, I can't do this podcast because I have so much history with, he was a player, but he's been with this girl since we were in high school, so he didn't want another shit to get out. So he's like, look, you're going to have to do this by yourself. All right, cool, I got it. Put the phone in front of me, started an Instagram page, Rebeldaze 702, which revolved around the party scene in the 90s. Started talking and just interviewing people that I knew from the party scene, showing off the flyers, talking to old party people. Somebody in California started listening to what I was saying. They didn't know we had a party scene. All of a sudden, I started getting phone calls and DMs from big producers and house DJs from the 90s. Nice. Hey man, Michael Trance, AJ Mora from Aqua Boogie, they're like, I like your style, how you interview people, come on down. Let's have it. All right, so our podcast was through Instagram. I'm on my phone, they're on theirs. We do the live stream, started with 1 hour, ended up 3 hours now, 4 hours, and we're just comfortable talking it. One of my boys is like, you know what, I'm a DJ, why don't we do live streaming DJs? I was like, shit, let's do it. Well, even better, why don't we go mobile with it? So I grabbed a little battery pack, and the first DJ set was on Colorado and Main Street. and it was during COVID, so we're out there all masked up, and I don't even know how to DJ, but I faked the funk that day, and still to this day I still do it. That's pretty much what the page and what I do now. Learning how to do different things with Instagram. I started doing influencing, going to restaurants, recording, doing my own little spin on what I eat, and only keeping it positive. A lot of people like to go to these restaurants and be like, oh, man, the salsa was horrible. Like, what? I feel like, why bring them down? You know what I mean? Just let it be. If you like the place, talk about it. If you don't like the place, let it be, People will know your style and your taste. I started that back when I was doing Foursquare. I don't know if you guys remember Foursquare, the app. Yeah, so I was like, trying to be a food critic, and Anthony Bourdain kind of said, hey man, you ain't no real taste guy. Why are you doing that? Don't start judging people. If you like a dish, talk about it. The rest, let it be. So that was a little back. Sorry, a little nervous here. But so now doing this stuff. I'm here every first and third Thursday with Steve doing house music. Nice. We have open decks here for everybody to come in and just lounge out, listen to some house music. I keep it strictly house. I got 7 DJs that work with me that are under me. They play all kinds of music. And, we just kind of vibe it out, man. I mean, you guys have amazing stories that I heard already, like great, go for it. I don't know why I'm up here. You told me to come, speak, so here I am. But, you guys got any questions or anything before I hand it over?
Where do we follow you?
Rebeldaze with a Z, Rebeldaze 702.
Reverse.
That's on Instagram, just started YouTube. TikTok, I use it for fun because TikTok's hilarious. Love TikToks, great. Go Luigi, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm wrap that, and so. But yeah, thanks you guys. I'll be over there if you guys want to talk about it, learn more about what we do. I love collabing with people, so on podcast or whatever, go and get something to eat and talk about it over the, the camera. Why not?
Let's get it.
Sweet. All right, guys.